Hi, it's Leela, the proud poly kinky queer slut. Today's question is, what is forgiveness? Really? What is it really? So forgiveness is a concept that I think is often misunderstood. It's often portrayed as the concept of telling somebody, it's okay, you did what you did. I forgive you. I no longer hold a grudge against you. I no longer think what you did was wrong. That is not how I view forgiveness. And frankly, my therapist taught me this. My therapist taught me that forgiveness is not about condoning the behaviors of the person who violated your boundaries. And I mean, I've had some major violated boundaries in my past. So the idea of forgiving the people who abused me was something that I'm like, no, I can never approach that. I can never forgive them. Why would I ever want to forgive them? But reframing it and thinking about forgiveness as the process of letting that go, of letting go that resentment and anger towards that person, and instead accepting that that happened, that they are culpable, that is on them to, what they did is on them. What they did is on them and not on me, and not any of my fault or any of my business. So accepting that and putting that blame where it belongs, putting that where it actually resides, with the person who perpetrated the act. And not saying that act is good, but just saying, I no longer give you as the person who hurt me the power to continue to hurt me by dwelling on this. I'm going to instead reclaim that power and let go of what happened to me. That can be really powerful. And it's of course not easy and not simple, and it's a lengthy process, and it's hard and all of those things. So, this is not something where it's like, oh yeah, you can just forgive people overnight and it's all okay. No, that's not how it works. It is a process of examining your own emotions, going into your own emotions, looking at them closely, with the professional help often, with loving support of family and friends, but just getting to a point where you're at peace with who you are and with how you are with whatever's happened to you as part of your being, and moving forward. And frankly, it's turning off that person's ability to impact your life, and in many cases, moving them out of your life. Not to say you can't forgive people and keep them in your life, but you can forgive people without relieving them of any culpability if that's what you want to do. And that's absolutely fine. So that's how I think of forgiveness, especially in terms of the big things that require, a lot more discussion and direction than we typically think. So anyway, thanks very much for listening. This is Leela, the proud poly kinky queer slut. Have a great day.